Let's welcome our host, Erica Wilson.
Great day, everyone. We're here live today with the girl, Erica Wilson, that it had to happen for NFL Moms on the Move. Okay, Monday night, guys. As you all know, football season is back up and dead center and in front of everyone. So we want to get in here and get out, but we want to speak about these seating arrangements at these games because we know they have the box seating, they have the club seating, and then they have the family seating. And we just want to know, hear from our ladies on which seating do we prefer and the difference in the seatings. So if we can get the lines muted because I hear some noise in the background, please mute your the phone via. Thank you so much. But let's go ahead and bring on the beautiful ladies, Miss Sandra Perryman, which is the mother of Denzel Perryman, and the beautiful Melissa Berry, which is the mother of Damian Berry, and first and only lady of the Bishop Kenny Berry. Let's bring her on as well. And myself, Erica Wilson, the mother of Alan Hearns. Welcome, sissy. How are you?
And you, how are you?
Hello. All is well.
All is well. We don't have Melissa on the screen. Where is Melissa? I hear her, but I don't see her. Okay, while we'll wait for Miss Berry to get on with us, Bia, can you bring her in, please?
Hello.
Melissa, we hear you, but we can't see. Oh, there you go. Beautiful. All right.
Hello, ladies.
We missed you last week, but we held down the fort for you, sis. I'm telling you, we held it down.
Yes.
Thank you. I was confident y'all could do it.
All right.
I got confidence in you, ladies.
All right. Listen, ladies, we're going to talk about the seating at the game, right? Because, we're preparing for to go to our son's games. They have different level of seating for the families. And I just want to know, which seating would you prefer and why? We're going to start off that way. So, Sandra, if you had a choice out of box seats, which is like the suite, and you have all the foodies and every private restrooms and all that available to you, and you can invite guests inside of your suite, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or you have the club level, which is, you're out the sun, and, if you're being in Miami and Jacksonville, oh boy, you were definitely in some sun, right? But you're able to go up on the second level and you're able to go inside if it get too hot out there for you, right? But then you have the family seating where it could be in the end zone, somewhere on the corners of the end zone. Tell me, which seating would you prefer?
Okay, can I pick two? I have to pick one. Okay.
No.
I would say box seating and club level. Club level because you can still interact with the fans. And, if we want to trash talk, we could trash talk with the fans. You'll be out the sun. And with box seating, because it's always a group of us that go to the game family-wise, I think that would be good too. Because you have everything right there. You don't have to go out to get much. So I would say both.
Okay, so you pick box seating and club
box
seating.
Seating and club.
Okay,
yes.
Okay, all right. So what about you, sis, Melissa?
I would say box seating, only because it depends on the game too. If it's like a rivalry game, I would say box seating because the fans can be kind of crazy, and so I would rather not be in the back and forth with them. I would rather be able to enjoy the game, and that's for the NFL. But for the Hurricane games, me personally, I love sitting in the family section at those games. that
Yeah.
it it just made my day. Even when I go to the games now, I'm like, oh, I'm so bored up here sitting at club level. I'm bored. I want to be down there with the fans. So, oh yeah.
I agree. I agree. Now, with colleges, the college level, yes, I love sitting up close and personal. Then you have the band that's rocking over here, and I just think on the college level, it was so. I mean, so exciting, so much fun. The fans was not as irate as they are in the NFL. Box level for me. I don't want to be up that far away from everyone. I want to either be in club level or in the family seating because you're right there in the end zone. And the reason why I said that, I remember one particular time Alan had was in London, and I was up close and personal, and I almost missed that game winning touchdown. So for me, I like to be up close. Oh, wait, if it's hot out there, I'm going in club level. No doubt about that. I'm not sitting down in that sun to beat
Mm-hmm.
me up. We did that one game, and it was so bad. So, but as you can see, we all prefer different seating. But one thing about it, and two things for sure, we don't care where we at when it comes to our children. We
Yeah.
just want to be there in the midst,
Yeah.
So I don't know how much about when you think about the away games, right? How they treat us on the away games. You're way up in the booties, right?
Nosebleed
Nosebleed
almost.
seats.
Yeah.
No, you're in nosebleed.
Mm-hmm.
And in the midst of their fans too.
Yes.
Exactly. So, what would you say would be the best way to kind of like get up close and personal seating away from all of that? Would you say find someone that's on that other team, or just purchase your ticket through StubHub, Ticketmaster, or whatever it is? Sandra.
I would say purchase my ticket on StubHub
Okay.
because with there you're able to pick what area you want to go in and where you want to sit. No, it'll probably
Hmm.
cost you a good little penny, but it's better than sitting up in the nosebleed. And I think that that's what I would prefer to do.
Right.
Purchase my
I
own
agree.
ticket.
Right. Okay. What about you, Sissy Melissa?
I agree as well. I'll purchase my own ticket. I like to be, in that instance, I like to be in control where I'm sitting, just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yes,
so true. But the thing is, if you get the ticket from, say, for instance, if Alan was on one team and Damien or Denzel was on another team, and we're playing each other, they could purchase a ticket for us, and we'll be in the family section per se.
That's different.
No,
yeah.
that's what I was right. That's what I was asking. I was saying, do you prefer to get it from a teammate, or would you just prefer to go going through StubHub or Ticketmaster, whatever it is?
Well,
So
at
Oh
a
those
yeah,
away
are the two.
game.
Yeah, those the two options. What you think?
Oh, it depends where they sit us at the away game. I wouldn't want to
Mm.
sit way up there. I would still just purchase my ticket because I want to
What?
be kind of close so I can see.
Okay, now I'm gonna tell you this though. Bring us all back on, Bia. I'm gonna tell you this. This is the difference. Sometimes you can get hit or miss.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they give you
hmm
really good seats when you're
Yeah.
purchasing through the other team. Versus to if you go in StubHub, and Ticketmaster and all those other sites that you could purchase tickets from, you're actually probably paying I won't say double, but almost double because
It's
they have
double.
all of their fees. It's double. Okay.
It's
Well,
double.
you're paying all of those fees, right?
Mm-hmm.
Versus two, if you purchase from a team, maybe a college buddy or maybe one of their buddies, if you purchase from them, you're able to also get what parking pass. So if you purchase that
True.
parking pass, now you don't have to park way out in no man
True.
land, right? So knowing that, which do you prefer now?
I think I would
I-
just I would kindly just say, could you not put me in the in the nose? Could I have a good seat? If I can kind of negotiate a little bit,
That's what I was
if
gonna
I have
say.
a little control in where I sit, then I would go for the player, getting it from the
Yeah.
other team player. Because like you
Mm-hmm.
said, then the perks are of course we do
The
get the
parking pass.
parking pass. And hey, we may even get to visit the family section. They may let us,
Exactly. They
venture
do.
in there. So
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah. You
I'll go
know,
with that one.
the reason why I say I'll go with that because I mean I used to travel to the games a lot by myself. So therefore, if I could get the parking pass and maybe a Uber or something to drop me off. I don't even have a car to get, but I don't want to be dropped off so far because the Uber and rideshare lanes are so far from you going into the stadium. And then once the game is over, like Melissa said, you can kind of go into the family section and then you can head over to where your child is quicker, much, much quicker versus to you purchasing a ticket because they make you go out a certain gate. So that is, that's a perk as well too. But knowing that, sometimes like Melissa said, when you're sitting down there with those irate fans, and Melissa, we had a young man that was on the show last week, and he was, a big Jaguars fan, right? And we talked about how sometimes the tailgates, heck, you get drunk before you even come into the game, and sometimes you don't even make it into the games because you're so drunk, right? But listen, I know I'm going off topic, but yesterday at the Dolphins game,
Yes.
someone went inside and
crazy.
left a grill running. Do, how many cars burnt up? Could you imagine coming out there and your car is burnt up like that?
I don't want to
Crazy.
imagine.
No, never.
Oh,
And the crazy thing, me and Damien was just talking about that, and I was saying, and the person who did that, their car probably didn't get burned
It
up.
get burnt up. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Everybody's car
Yeah.
probably did.
That's
Crazy,
crazy.
that
crazy.
was crazy.
Yeah.
Inky showed me that yesterday. We was heading back, and I said, "Wait, hold up! Those cars burnt up?" And then I read the caption, and I was like, "OMG! You're coming from a game. You're ready to get in your car and just go, and here it is. You come out in your car all burnt up."
I guess they had a little bit more happy juice at the tailgate. Forgot they left the
I know,
grill
right?
going.
Oh goodness! I
That was a
tell you,
good
My
tailgate.
question was, who has to pay for that? Who
Yeah.
pays?
ex-
Is it
Yeah.
the
right.
guy, who left the grill on? Does his insurance
Mm-hmm.
pay for everybody else's cars?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
a good question. That's crazy.
That's a
And
question.
not only that, if you're
Mm-hmm.
walking past, right? It must be had to go real fast because I'm sure it was a lot of fans probably still out there, right? Or maybe some fans coming late. Excuse me, I'm sorry. And no one saw that fire.
I'm sure somebody
It
saw it.
was a lot of cars burnt.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was
Sissy, if they were all drinking that happy juice, they don't know if
okay.
that was a real fire or fake fire. They didn't know. So hey, they were had to drunk themselves to oblivion, so they didn't know it was a fire.
Oh
They just,
my God. Listen, I
they
cannot
were to
believe
the
that.
they were past understanding that.
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Okay. Okay, so say for instance, right?
Yeah, it
You
is. Yes.
that is real crazy. But say for instance, right, you have a large crowd that's coming with you to
You
support
know
your
what? It makes
son.
you think about Mayhem from State Farm, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I tell you that listen, that was a sight to
Hmm.
see. So if you guys have not, if you don't have any idea what we're talking about, just go and Google the cars that burned up at the Dolphin Stadium on yesterday, and you'll see just. I mean, the memes that they had out was just so disrespectful. But that's how sometimes that's how people get. You know.
Yeah.
But moving on. Say for instance, if you had like a crowd that you were taking to the game, and you had a choice again of box, club, or family seating, which would you? You didn't even have to deep sigh.
Oh,
Which would you prefer, and why?
depends on the game.
Okay,
Now,
depends.
Depends.
yeah, depends on the game. Now, um, like the guest that was on the show last week, if it's if they're playing against the Bills, I'll take the box all day.
Yeah,
I'll take the
yeah.
box.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sister, let me help you.
Okay, help me out. Because it won't make a difference.
Depending on who's chipping in.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Oh,
There you
Yes,
go.
ma'am.
Thank you, sis. Thanks for having my back. I appreciate it.
Anytime, anytime.
no, Sissy, I wasn't saying a word. I just was gonna let I respond afterwards, which is true though, because you have to understand a lot. Nothing is for free in the NFL,
Mhm,
right? So, and we all know that any level could be costly. You know,
mhm,
as far as family, club, and box. And again, if you had those, oh, I got an even better question for you, ladies. But again, box, club, or family seating, any of them could be very costly. So, of course, you will want the ones who's chipping in to be able to accompany you, because at the end of the day, those games can be very, very expensive. You're not just talking about the tickets, you're talking about the food. You're
mhm.
spending a good, if you have two people in your party, I can speak for me because it would be normally me or me and Inky, me and my mom. You have two people in your family, you spending every bit of $60, $70 just for food,
Mhm,
just
mhm.
for food, you
Yeah.
know? So it can be very, very costly. So, all right, so just say that you had someone and they said, okay, Sister Melissa and Sister San, I'm going to give you guys my box this week. And the only thing I ask from you is a little donation. What would you do, Sissy San? And how would you pick? I'm going to start with Sister Melissa. So, say for instance, someone gave you their box and they just asking for a little donation, because of course the boxes are very, very expensive, and maybe they're just they can't make it that week, and they're trying to just, eat up some of the cost, I mean, get some of the cost back. So, what would you do in that case, and who would you choose to take?
I would give them if they asked. I would definitely give them something because at the end of the day, like you said, it's costly to even purchase those tickets, and especially if you're a season ticket holder,
Hmm.
you have the parking passes and all the amenities are there for you. You eat as much as you want to, you drink as much as you want to, and so
Hmm.
I wouldn't mind giving them something because at the end of the day, it'll be well worth it. And of
Right.
course, I'll take my husband. Team Barry,
I know that's right, all day.
all day, every day, and twice on Sundays.
Uh-huh.
So yeah,
Oh.
we that's the way we roll. you know, since you asked that question, I was just telling my husband has this OBGYN that's his, a really good friend of his, and he was talking to him on yesterday. He's a huge hurricane fan, and
Mm.
he hasn't been to a game as of yet. So I told my husband, I was like, hey, you can take Dr. Steve, to one of the games, and I'll stay home, so you can take him to a game. And he was like, oh, Doc, she said she could, you could use her ticket. He was like, oh, that's so kind of her.
Hmm.
So, so I don't give them away too often. Nope, I don't give them away too often. So,
Wait, no, no, no. But you're gonna have the whole box. They're giving you the whole box, not just one guest. They're giving you
oh,
the
so we
box
could,
because they,
okay. Oh, yeah.
yeah,
I would have a lot
yeah.
of, just close family.
Yeah.
Close family.
Hmm.
close family. That's always, if you see me, you most of the time you see them,
Right.
maybe one, a couple of friends, but people that have been there for the long haul through
Right.
it all. The good, the bad, and the ugly. They get there.
Yeah.
Win, lose, or draw, they're there. So, those
Right.
are the ones I would choose.
Okay. What about you, Sissy Sam?
I'll have to take the family because it's not only just the immediate family, but I have my grands as well. So I think our family take up the whole suite. We'll probably need two. We'll probably
Well,
need two. But yeah,
yeah.
I would definitely give something because they didn't have to do it.
Right.
So
Right.
to show my appreciation, I would give them something.
Yeah, absolutely. And well, my family is not as big, but I think what I would do if I had that luxury, I would definitely take, of course, my mom and Inky, but to give the kids an experience. Sissy? Oh, I listen, no doubt. Okay. No doubt, because I'm telling you, we're gonna talk about wait till we talk about this thing box for November 5th, but we're going there. But I would definitely like to give the kids an experience, that
Hmm.
to show them something outside of the box, because sometimes I hear just on yesterday, I don't know what exactly, I don't want to misquote it, but they were saying about taking the kids outside of the norm and letting them see something big so they can dream.
Hmm.
So that has always been my goal. Even though by me having 88 blessings, I'm able to get tickets from different teams that Alan has been on to take their kids to the games. And I must say, the Dolphins, kudos to them because they did not put our people up in nosebleeds. They did not. They really gave the kids a very great experience coming to the game, and they were able to, again, that's just always been my dream to kind of like take a child and take them out of the norm and just let them experience something. So outside of my family, and of course, not family, come on now, but I would love to give a kid or a family that experience. And the
Hmm.
reason I say that is I remember staring at the Dolphin Stadium when I lived there when it first was built, just dreaming and say, I hope one day I could be able to take my kids to a game.
Hmm.
So what about other parents that maybe feel the same way? Or what happens if a parent have more than one child and
Hmm.
maybe they can afford two tickets, but they have a family of four? What do
Right.
you do? So
Right.
that would be awesome. So Miss Latrice Hunter, hey girl. She say, hey y'all. I was in the box on Saturday for the game, and it doesn't have the same atmosphere or vibe like the stand does. I like club level. So true.
Hmm.
So true. Now, Melissa, Sandra, you definitely have to get this experience. I got it one time, and one time that was very fun sitting in the box is with the and the FSU game.
Oh goodness.
That is an experience. You have so many old heads coming back, and just the love in that air. I mean, it's just amazing. It's just an amazing feeling. And I'm talking about from young to old. They come back and they just embrace one another. And hey, it's a rivalry game. So of
Hmm.
course you have the talking and everything like that, up in that box. So Melissa, tell about the experience because I'm sure you experienced it more than once. I had the luxury of experiencing it one time.
It's just an amazing feeling, especially when you know I've seen it, from my husband's standpoint and from Damien's standpoint, and also from Keon's standpoint. So we made I've come across some awesome young men that to this day we still have a very very good relationship with, and it's just so awesome to be there. Erica, the older guy that you and I and Miranda took the picture with, the very first black receiver,
Yeah, yeah.
he was at the game, the last game we went to. He,
Really?
he was there with his wife. So, like Erica was saying, we see them from all ages, all stages of the games. And it's just like, nobody's too big, too prideful,
Right.
you know, everybody's just loving on each other. Everybody's taking pictures. Everybody, just really enjoying, really, really enjoying, each other's
Right.
company, and my thing, because my husband's guys, they're just like awesome. They're just awesome. So, and just getting to hang with them, because, when we were dating, that, we developed that bond. I developed that bond with them. So when they see me, I'm their sister.
Right.
And so, they're like, KB, you and Melissa, y'all the best, y'all the best couple. Y'all, man, y'all doing things, so it's so funny. And and I don't get to see the wives a lot, because a lot of times they don't bring the wives. And I'm like, can y'all bring your wives sometimes? It's kind of boring, sitting here with the guys. But hey,
Mm-hmm.
so this time Benny and Brian brought their wives, so I did get a chance to see Linda and Brian's wife. So that was fun. But for the most part, I can remember texting Erica one game. I was like, I'm so bored. Are you coming to the game? So,
Yeah,
so yeah, but it's fun. I love it. I love
it
it.
is.
I really, I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
I enjoy it a lot. So
Yeah.
yeah,
So since
November, Cynthia, you gotta come. We gotta pull some deals. We gotta get you there. You have to come.
Let me know.
Yes,
yeah,
we gotta make some arrangements.
Let
I'm
So
me
telling you,
know.
it'd be good. It'd be good. It'd be good.
as the young people say, it be lit.
It,
It'd be lit.
it be lit.
Yeah,
Turned
yeah,
on for what?
yes,
And don't let us
yes.
win. Ooh.
Oh my God, yeah. Everybody hugging everybody. Everybody hugging everybody. So it's like crazy. It's like, yeah, it's so much fun though.
Yes, it is.
It,
It
it
really
really
is.
is. Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Amazing. I'm telling you, you have to experience it.
yeah, you have to. So
Definitely.
we gonna start trying to make some moves, so everybody, so we all can be there. Even if, we're gonna see what the boxes look like, so we can drive this. I mean, NCAA
Sissy
doesn't
Melissa,
allow them, huh?
listen, we women of faith. We gonna speak that thing.
Well, yeah, because we can get a box, but NCAA, we wanted to get in there with the players. NCAA don't allow, if the player's not there, for them to bring
Right.
in. And
Oh,
this, for this game, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to go in there, because they only give one ticket in order so all the players can go.
Really?
So I'm thinking, yeah, that's what they did last year, right? So yeah, but you know what?
Okay.
Like I said, box life it is for us. We'll take a box.
I'm telling you.
We'll start
Listen,
making some moves.
right. We should start doing that from now because what we're in September, what, 12th today? Is it 12th?
Mm-hmm.
yes.
September 12th?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. We
Uh-huh.
should definitely start working on that. I'm sure that we could get a couple of people on in with that. You know,
I tried to see what the price was. They never did. I never did receive an email back. So I'm gonna have Damien or my husband call down there to see what the price is. See if we
okay.
can get in
Okay.
there.
All right. So, Sissy Sam, what do you think about? Okay, we spoke about the box level, we spoke about the club level, and we spoke about the family seating. But how many
Mm-hmm.
of us know that in high school, hey, listen, there's only one seating, which is the bleachers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, look, bro, say he down. I know that's right, bro. But listen, so in high school, we're going to go back to high school. We're going to take it a notch back and go back to high school. So, you
Mm-hmm.
have to, especially if you have a large crowd that's coming, you have to have somebody to get there and hold down your seats.
Yep, yep.
You miss out, point period blank. So, where would you say you would like to be in the, how do I name that? Maybe right behind the players, To the right of the players or to the left of the players? Where
We're
would you
talking
like for
about
your
we're
fence?
talking about high school.
High school, yeah.
I like to be right down at the front, so if anything happened, I can jump the fence and get on the field.
Come on.
So right in the front.
Okay, so for the people, in case of what happened, make it plain.
Huh?
In
Yeah,
case of
just
what
in case
happened.
something happens on the field with my child, I got to be able to get there a little faster. So I'm going to sit down, you know, like in the middle on the side, whichever is easier. And I'm going to hop the fence because I have hopped the gate and went on the field.
Oh, bro already said, yeah, she's very fast at that. She is known for doing that.
And so,
Love
yeah,
for that.
high school, I have to sit low. And then I
Okay.
just stand up and watch all the plays, but I have to sit low where I can have access to the field.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Sissy Melissa.
That's my sister right there. I got his back, so I'm right behind him on the front row, like this and that. So if I have to stand up, I'll stand up and watch the game. But if they look, as they say, if anything pop off, baby, don't worry, mama, right there.
I know
He
that's
look,
right.
I'm right there. I've had to hop fences. I've kicked gates, doors open. Girl, baby, woo. It's just something my husband's like, yeah, yes. I am that mother too. Yep,
Yes,
I
yes,
am.
yes,
And they
yes.
said, what you gonna do? They got on helmets and they got on, I don't care.
That's
I
right.
don't care. So yes, I'll be at the back because I got the back. Mm-hmm.
Mm, okay,
Yes.
okay. Uh, as for, as for me, I like to be at least like mid because I don't like. Again, you ladies say you stand up, but we're gonna talk about that too. You say you'll stand up if you're down at the bottom, and I just try to sit up where I can see the game. I never had to hop a fence, thank God. But don't think that I won't.
Hmm.
However, Miss Barry kicking down the door. Oh God. Hey, Quintera. But yeah, I just like to sit up. So I can see in case of, people like to stand during the games. And that's our next topic. We're going to talk about standing during games, because I try to be considerate of the people that's standing behind me because we are here to see the game. However, I had a really, really bad experience with that. And it almost got very ugly behind someone standing. And you ask them politely, but then everybody don't receive things in the polite way. So say for instance you're sitting behind, say for instance you didn't get there to get that bottom seat, right?
Hmm.
And you so happen to have to get a little ways up or whatever, and you have this fan and they're just standing on every play. Now you can stand up as much as you want when Allen not on the field, but when he's on the field I want to see my baby, and I don't want to stand up to see, to block everybody else from seeing the game too. How would you respond to that? If you ask the person kindly, say, sir, ma'am, whoever it may be, do you mind sitting because we want to see, however you may say it politely, because again, whatever you say, whatever a person receive may not be exactly, what you say. They perceive it and however they want to, whatever move they may be in. So say for instance, you had that guest, that fan that was standing in front of you and you asked them to sit because I can't, they keep making me laugh. Latrice said, call security. Wait a minute. Here's the thing. But you call security when? When is the best time to call security, Latrice? Because after you ask them to sit and it become, it got a little escalated, or do you call security in the beginning? Sissy saying.
Well, they won't have to call security for me. I'm just, I'm just,
Listen, we trying to behave.
I'm just being honest. I can ask them politely, you know, one or two times, but then depending on their response, my response may not be a good response, and then it becomes confrontational. Um, yeah. So I will ask nicely, can you please sit down,
Yeah.
so I can see the game. It's other people that's behind us that want to see the game as well. But
Yeah. Listen, first of all, let me jump down to Latrice real quick, and we're gonna go back up to bro. Latrice, I don't have that many times to keep asking. The Bible tell you to turn your cheek. I only have two. Okay, so I ain't gonna keep asking too many times. Can you sit? So I don't know about you ladies, but the thing is, you ask politely, then hey, if they want to get irate, then we could turn up a notch too. you know. But at the same time, too, the thing is, you're hopeful that the person respects your what you're saying to them, and understand, because we're all there to see the game. So, bro said it happened to us at the UM game. I almost jumped on my dad about that. Standing in front of my wife and didn't want to sit down. Come to find out, the guy went to my brother-in-law's church. I felt bad afterwards that he was gonna get. Bro, listen, Bishop talked about that on one of our shows. One of them talked about how you walk around with this you got this Jesus shirt on and you're around here blessing people's soul. Pray my bro, Melissa, please. Sissy, pray, bro. Help us.
My name Kenneth. I ain't in it. I'm not getting involved with that.
Y'all know I needed this laugh.
Y'all the rowdy crew. I'm praying for y'all. Y'all need some deep prayer. Y'all just gangster. Y'all need to jump on people at the game and what? Brother D, we gotta pray for him.
no, bro, it was him.
Oh my God, I gotta pray for you.
It was him, bro.
He was the one about to jump on the man bike.
Wait, but he said they became good friends after though.
After the fact, I'm a little patient with people, but when it comes down to my family, especially this lady by my side here, you don't disrespect her in my presence. I don't stand for that day. So, like I said, and for me, I've coached for many years, so see that the luxury of standing either on the field or somewhere close by. But you do get those rowdy fans, but you gotta realize, a lot of times, especially high school and college, whatever, NFL, a lot of them get intoxicated and they misinterpret the situation and they can find themselves on the other end of the spectrum. But you want to give them opportunity to, make the correct response. And like I said, you don't want to allow them to dictate your character. Sometimes just, get you out of character. But, you call security. Let them deal with it. There's an old man that we used to have. That old man, try to keep him down and don't allow him to show up because if you get out of line, and I don't think they want to see that fella there. I don't even want to see it.
That's right. Let's stay go.
That's just how much of that. That's the why I don't want to see it.
But Sissy, the thing about it is, like Sissy said, I'm gonna give you 2 chances to move, and then Sister said after that, I know what means, Sister said. So at those high school games now, you know
Yeah.
you roll deep at them high school games because you got your mamas, you got your grandmamas, you got the
Yeah.
aunties and the uncles and the
Yeah.
cousins and the godmamas. So you know things can happen real quick, and everybody in our family ain't saved. So that's another thing.
Wait a minute.
So
Y'all get raw for this broadcast. I did ask him, bro, but I agree.
he got
Oh
to
my
plead his case.
lord.
That's right. That's right. Plead his case.
Oh,
But it's definitely a difference because, like you say, you roll real deep at the high school
Mhm,
games, and sometimes at the
mhm.
college games too.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, yeah,
but
yeah, yeah. You're
but listen, okay, let's wait. Come on now, let's take it on back to Optimus, right? Because you get the tents put up. Now this is gonna get real, real. It's gonna get real here because you put your tent up. You might have your coolers going on out there. You may be even grilling out there, right? And I'm start letting y'all ask questions. So here it is. You at a little league game, right? And you have your family. You're up under your tent. You may not have your tent so far close. I mean, so close to the actual where the rope is, right? Because you got the ropes all around, right? So you may not have your tent that close. Okay, you may have like a little gap in there, and here it is. You sitting up under your tent, and Pop Warner is where she's gonna take it out my mouth. So you have your tent up there, you just cooling, you watching the game, and here it is. You have all these people just come stand right in front of your tent, blocking your view. What is it that you would do in that case?
Oh, now you in my personal space. You in my personal space now. So
But you left some room there.
yeah, that's room for me to stand up and look across the road, not for you to come and stand in front of my tent and watch the game. Put your own tent up or go to the side of the tent and stand by the rope. But don't block my view.
I
Don't block
know
my
that's
view.
right.
I need to see. Because
Come
I
on,
remember
Melissa.
running down the
hello.
sideline at Pop Warner game. So I have to be able to
That's right,
to
sissy.
to move.
Room to
That's
move.
it.
That's
That's right,
right.
sissy.
So
Don't
what you say,
obstruct
Sissy
your
Melissa?
vision.
That's right.
Right.
I say the same thing my sister said. Say move. You know, and I just throw it out there. I was like, well, why? Who told them it was okay to come stand right here in front of us?
That part.
And I want them to answer. I want them to answer. So I say it loud enough so they can hear me. And I pray they answer the right way.
Lord have mercy.
Ooh, baby. I'm telling you.
That's true.
Bishop's wife.
Girl. And
Y'all got me
it is what
struggling
it
with this.
is.
Oh God.
It
Y'all
is.
got me
It
struggling on here and
just
all.
is. Girl, but that's just the way it is. We can,
Yeah.
we holy, but we still got a little hood, and we try to keep it hidden as much as possible. So don't
We
poke the
hold the
Okay,
bear.
now
hood.
we may there you go. And it's not that
That's
like you
right.
say, we holy, we're a little hood, but don't poke the bear. And just
Hmm.
know that we're holy hood and
That's
we're
right.
still human. Do know that.
That's right.
But hey,
That's
it's
right.
not, a lot of times people like to poke the bear and then their action cause a reaction and they be like, oh, I told you so. See, you could get me like that at an Optimus game. You may can even get me like that at a high school game and maybe a college game. But on the NFL level, they're looking for a dollar. So they're
Hmm.
looking for a way to sue. Oh, Alan
Mm-hmm.
Hearn's mom. Oh, Denzel Perryman mom, or Damian Barry's mom.
Yeah.
So, but Pop Warner, I must say, Latrice, you're absolutely correct.
Yeah.
It is
Mm-hmm.
definitely worse. And Latrice says they carry guns at the high school games, so I probably won't be saying much there. I'm certified. I'm certified. So the thing is, again, it's respect. You standing up
Yeah.
at a game. It's not that you're going to cause confusion. You're asking the person very nicely, very respectfully, is it okay? I'm trying to watch the game just like you. Do you mind sitting? Because what if you have, say for instance, we all have our mothers that's still on this side of
Mm-hmm.
heaven. Say for instance, we took them to the game and they're not able
Mm-hmm.
to stand,
Mm-hmm.
so they want to enjoy the game as well, So
And
I
I
think,
think that being said, that'll take it to a whole nother level.
oh,
That's a whole nother level of disrespect and
Yes, ma'am.
taking it. Yeah, I have to be out of character. And I, even at an NFL game, I'm sorry. The one thing you
mhm,
don't do is disrespect my mom.
yeah.
I
No.
can't.
I'm not saying that I won't. I'm just
Right,
saying I
right.
probably would think twice, But that's the thing. Like I said, excuse
I
me.
don't think I think twice, sissy.
Yeah, I'm gonna think twice.
I,
I'm gonna think. Yeah,
I
yeah. And again, that's why I say I love that we were all three on here and we could give our difference of opinions, because
mm-hmm.
that's the thing. They look. Oh gosh, Kwanzaa, I'm not dealing with you right now. Kwanzaa, she say no comment. But at the end of the day, again, like I said, I I had to bite my tongue on several occasions,
Mm-hmm.
not just inside of the stadium, not just inside of the stadium. People try you. Hello, somebody. But people try to try you on, poke that bear, like we talked about earlier. And then again, when their action causes a reaction, the first thing people want to do sometimes, and I'm not saying all, the first thing that they want to do is like, I told you so. And then to be able to try to come after. Uh, hey, I was Erica Wilson before he even became Alan Hearns. Okay, so that's what I need y'all to know first and foremost. But it's very, very unfortunate that everything that we do is under radar
Yeah.
because of who our kids are. So that's why I didn't say I will, I say I probably would think twice, because oh gosh, I am not on here for this. Okay, I'm not messing with Denzel, this Perryman family. Denzel, oh hey, great women of empowerment. Oh, okay, hey nephew. He say, hey, great women of empowerment. Y'all know he always got to end the show. Denzel gonna end the show today, y'all. Y'all already know. But just thinking about those things. Rose said, yes, you're right. When you're at the NFL level, you're not. You're not known by your name. You are Denzel's dad. So true. People don't even call you Mr. Perryman, Mrs. Perryman, or Melissa, whatever. They call you, oh, that's Denzel's mom. That's Damien's mom or dad. That's Her's mom.
Mm-hmm.
Again, we were who we were before our kids even was even thought about, or even entered this game. We thank God for, the positions that God has loaned them and the gifts that He has blessed them with. We're forever grateful for that. But you have to understand too, like, yeah, we're still human as well. And y'all not wrong. People love being messy. It's the truth.
Yeah.
It's the truth. It's the truth. But I must say, Sissy, um, I think we're gonna speak about one of the moments that have changed, some of the moments that have changed you actually, because like I said, we're women of faith, but we also know how to lay some hands too. You understand? And not the kind of
Mm-hmm.
hands that you guys may be talking about, because when it comes to our children, we're going to do what we have to do. And that's just it. So think about sometimes, like, I can say on numerous occasions that I could think about that actually saved some folk. I'm not saying I'm no big bad bear, but I just know when it comes to my family and the people that I love, how the kids say I'm about their life. I
Mm-hmm.
thank God for change. but that old Erica could rise up sometimes too, especially when it comes to the people about the people that I love. So can you think of some time, Sissy, where you just knew, hey, yeah, come on now, going on about your business now because I'm trying to keep, you know,
I,
uh,
I would
from,
say I would say fans and they comments when they're
mm,
talking negative about your child or someone that you love on the team that's not your child, but you're close to them. And just to hear them say something and you try and you try to ignore it, regardless of what level it is. Pop
right,
Warner all the way up, because I have grandsons that play Pop Warner. Um, but I try, and I try to tell my kids, try to stay humble, try to walk away from situations, because at the end of the day, they're looking at you and who you represent. And I try to live by that, but it's kind of hard sometimes.
very,
But I try, and like you said, I only have two cheeks, and it's kind of hard for me to turn one cheek. So I'm being honest. I'm, I'm
mm-hmm.
I'm in the process of trying to transition and trying to do the right thing, but I still have that holy hood in me. So um yeah, I think the fans is what triggers me in their comments.
Mm. Yeah. Okay, Sissy Melissa.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. It's the fans. Um, some of the stuff that they say, and the interesting thing about it, when I'm watching a game as well, not really knowing who's around, I may
Mhm.
sometimes say, "Oh, well, he know he's sorry," little stuff like that. So, with that being said, then someone has to say, "Hey, that's somebody. Something you right. It sure is, and I'm
Right.
sorry for saying that." So,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
with the same token, I would want somebody to extend that same grace to my
Right.
children,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
not say, "Oh, well, he this or he that," or
Right.
it takes me to a whole nother level when it comes to my kids, and you criticizing and you don't know what's going
Mhm.
on. So,
Mhm.
don't be so quick to criticize. But at the end of the day, then when you see them now, oh, hey man, what's up? All of this stuff now. But an hour ago, you were just trashing him.
Yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
now, all of a sudden, now, oh man, you played a good game. No, no, that's not how it
Right.
works. You man
Mm-hmm.
enough to talk about him when he's not around, but then when he's in your presence, it's something totally different. So, I don't like phony. I don't do phony really at all.
Yeah.
At all.
Oh,
So,
I second that.
I would rather you, okay, if he played, a horrible game, tell him,
Yeah.
man, I
Yeah.
think you could have did a little better. You know what I'm saying? But don't, when he comes around, it's a whole different story. No, no, that's not how it works.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
I.
not
I.
how it
I
operates. So, you know, go ahead, sis.
That's true.
no, I was
We
saying I,
have a
I had a situation like that today. Because I don't know if you all watched the game yesterday. Denzel had a little incident yesterday on the field. So today, a coworker was like, "Oh no, don't tell me again."
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, hold up, now. No, 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 I didn't mean it
Mm-hmm.
like that. I didn't mean it like
I
that.
know,
Boo.
right?
No, just don't say nothing to me about my child
Yes, you
at
did.
all. In a joke, being
hello,
seriously,
somebody.
nothing, because I don't play like
Mm-hmm.
that.
Hello. Hello.
So
And that's the thing. A lot of times people
Mm-hmm.
say things and they say they be joking, but them jokers be meaning that.
yeah,
So
They
we
don't be
have a
joking.
comment. No,
Mm-mm.
they don't.
Mm-mm.
They don't.
yeah.
They don't. They don't. And I have Shannon Jaguar Stevens. She said I will go in on them when it comes to the agent. That's what they call Allen in Jacksonville when he was there. But they are also human and are allowed to have bad days. Yes, they are.
Mm-hmm.
We all are. And like
Mm-hmm.
Sister Melissa just said, she want the same grace to be extended,
Mm-hmm.
But for us to be there in those stands, and Sister Melissa, you wasn't here, and I see John Fitcher, he's on here. He was on the show last week, and I was telling them about one of the times I was sitting at a game and Alan teammate got hurt and he was like out. And someone said he's dead.
So, child.
I literally
There you
lost
go.
it, Melissa. I lost it when they said that because then you know how when one thing is said and how quick it
Hey, what's that?
spreads,
Mm-hmm.
it
What's
spread
up?
so fast. And that
Huh?
thing really touched
Yes.
me because his
Y'all
mom
behind me?
was not. We could hear Bishop. We could hear Bishop.
Y'all behind me? Shh.
Um, you that thing
Yeah.
really touched me to hear those people say that. And then this young man mom or his parents wasn't at the game. So
Mm-hmm.
just think about a time when we spoke about some of the games that we didn't make it to hear something like that.
Yeah.
Come on, man. No, that's not what you do. That is
Mm-hmm.
not what you do on any day. I don't
Right.
care, no way, no shape, no form. And I'm going to go back to you, Sissy Melissa. The phoniness I cannot do. You know,
Mm-hmm.
keep it real at all costs. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I don't owe you anything. You don't owe me anything but respect. That's it. That's what we owe each other. Respect is due to a dog. But again, when you're hearing someone that's bashing your child or bashing someone that you love, uh, around you, I mean, on or off the field, because they do it. Look, you was at school today,
Mm-hmm.
and you got that, and a person not even knowing, just be mindful, guys,
Yeah.
of what you say.
Mm-hmm.
Just be very, very mindful. And that and it goes for us
Mind
too.
your
We can
mouth.
speak about us too. Yeah,
Right.
mind
Mind
your
your
Yeah.
mouth.
mouth.
Taste your
Hmm.
words before they're spoken. Because a lot of times, again, people like to say things, oh, girl, tell I was just joking. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
okay.
No.
That came out a
Mm-hmm.
little too easy. That's
Yeah.
something that you've been holding on your heart. But hey,
Mm.
it is what it is. At the end of the day, we are humans. We're women
Yeah.
of faith. We're women of God, deep into God, very holy, but again, hey, holy hood and human. There we go. So
Mm-hmm.
ladies, if you can, we're right here
That's
at
right.
6:59, and I think this topic was really, really great. And again, we're talking about the box, the club, and the family seating. So if you can and you got in late, go back and watch the broadcast, and you can see what we thought was the best seating for our families. And again, we cannot do this without each and every one of you. So as Bia put the comments on the screen, Sissy Melissa, you're gonna start off and then saying they'll go to you, then they'll come to me and just be a circle. Let's go, Bia.
Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support.
Good evening, ladies.
Okay, I
Who is
can't
this?
really see. I can't really see. Great. Oh, that's yours, Sandra, right?
Oh, I did it.
Okay, what's the next one? Darian. Hi, nephew. Good evening.
Ooh. Hey, y'all. I was in the box seat. Latrice. Hello, Latrice. Thank you.
Yes, women of faith. Hey, Nisi.
Hey y'all, NFL moms, Quintero. Hey, how are you? Thank you for the support.
Shannon. Jaguar Jackson. Hello. Thank you. Thank you for your support.
Hey, baby girl. No comment. That's my daughter-in-law. Hey, Kwanzaa.
John Fisher, thank you for your support and thank you for coming on last week. As you can see, the beautiful Melissa Berry, which is the mother of Damian Berry. Thank you for your support. So, sissies, if you would like to leave something with the audience on today, it does not have to be pertaining to football. If there's anything that God laid on your heart and you would like to leave with our audience on today, please, please do so. Starting with you, Sissy Fan.
Keep the faith and stay doing what you're trying to achieve. Don't give up. And we're here to support you whenever.
Amen.
Stay encouraged. Stay encouraged. Continue to just look to the hills, knowing that, everything that's
Mhm.
going on is going to work out for your good. Because one thing about it, God has your back. Love you all.
Mhm.
Amen. Amen. Thank you all for tuning in with us here on Monday nights. We don't want to hold you long because we know you guys are getting ready for the game tonight. If you're a football heads like us, but please do, like Sissy Melissa said, and Sissy said, dream big. And if it's something that you want to do, do it. People are losing their life like crazy. Yesterday, I was on my way home. A 31-year-old had a heart attack.
Wow.
31 years old had a heart attack. So make sure you're living this thing that we call life, but make sure you're putting God at the front of whatever it is you want to do, and everything else will fall into place. God bless you, LaQuanza, for making it on these. Thank you for tuning in with us. Latrice says, be well, all have a blessed week. Shouts out to Latrice. She is someone at the University of Miami who makes sure our kids are well taken care of. So when you have a gym like that, you do hold on to them. God bless you, Latrice. God bless each and every one of you. Bring our ladies back on. Let's send out some virtual hugs, woo, 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 and some virtual love. So, ladies, when are you thinking about getting these husbands on here, these dads on the show with us so they could go ahead and speak to the people?
Go ahead and make it a dad and a son show. NFL
Okay.
dads and sons.
Ooh, that should be good. That should be really, really good. Okay, so let's talk about that. And listen, guys, we are the NFL Moms, which stands for Mothers of Motivated Sons. And listen, I am Erica Wilson, the mother of Alan Hearns.
I'm Sandra Perryman, the mother of pro linebacker Denzel Perryman.
And I am Melissa Berry, the mother of Damian Berry and the wife of Bishop Kenny Berry.
All right, guys, you heard it here. It had to happen on Mondays. Meet us back here at 6 p.m. Also on tomorrow on Tuesday at 5:30, I will have the Bishop Kenny Berry and the beautiful Satara J from Getting in the Game here with us on tomorrow. Criticism versus correction, part 3. If you missed any of them, you do want to go back and watch them. I'm telling you, it was some jewels dropped on the show. So meet us for part 3 on tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, I will have Officer Tommy, oh gosh, hold up, Norman. He is a community officer. He do a lot in the Black community. Not just in the Black community, he just do a lot for people. That's the number one thing. He's a people person, and he's a great, great, great inspiration to so many. And he just received an award from President Biden. So meet us back here at 6 p.m. on Wednesday. God bless each and every one of you. Until next time, God bless you. Bye-bye. Wait,
Bye
I need my
bye.
ladies on to say bye. Come on, wait.
Bye
Bye-bye.
Bye.
bye. Bye.
Bye.
Erica's Empowering Empire. 88 Blessings Soar Movement. It had to happen in a beauty so rare. We'd love for you to join us by subscribing to our YouTube channel. It had to happen with Erica Wilson. Following our social media.